If I could go back in time and speak to my younger self, I would tell him a lot of things about the gym because after 20 years of training, I've made every mistake you can imagine. And I've learned lessons that would have saved me years of frustration and injuries. So today I want to share the advice I would give the younger version of me. And if you're new to the gym or you've been training for a while without seeing progress, this will help you too. Here's the first thing I'd tell my younger self. Slow down, stop rushing your reps, stop throwing the weight around, stop chasing numbers to impress people. You're not building muscle by moving weight from point A to point B. You're building muscle by controlling the weight with proper form. If you lift fast and without control, you're not training the muscle you think you are, and you're increasing your risk of injuries. This one change would have saved me from so much pain and wasted time. Control every rep, feel every rep, and own every rep. If you want me to fix your training, build your form properly, and help you get stronger without injuries, click in the link in the description and book a call with me. I'll build your plan, correct your technique, and make sure that you stop training in pain. Now, here's another thing I'd tell my younger self. Be patient. Nothing great happens overnight. Your muscles need time. Your strength needs time. Your technique needs time. You can't expect one good session to change your body, and you can't expect to look like someone who has been training for years when you've only just been training for a few months. Consistency is the real secret. Not perfection, not motivation, not supplements, just consistent focused training over the years. If you stay patient, your body will grow. But if you rush, you will always feel like you're not making progress. Patience is the part of the process. Here's another lesson that I'd wish I understood earlier. Warm-ups are not optional. When I was younger, I used to walk into the gym and lift heavy immediately. That was really stupid. Your muscles need to be activated. Your joints need to be prepared. Your nervous system needs to wake up. If you start cold, you will lift poorly and you'll get injured. A good warm-up is not a waste of time. It's preparation for a better workout and a longer lifting career. Take it seriously. Here's something that I would tell my younger self. Stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone has different genetics, different bone structure, different limb length, different experience, different lives. You can't compare your journey to someone else's. When I was younger, I would look at people who were bigger and stronger and get discouraged. But what I didn't know is that how long they had been training for, how consistent they were, what they were eating, how much they were sleeping, and what their natural structure was like. Focus on your own journey, track your own progress. Self-comparison kills confidence. Another thing I'd tell my younger self is this: learn proper technique early. It's hard to fix bad habits later. When you learn an exercise incorrectly, it becomes natural. Perform it in the wrong way, and then you have to relearn everything again. Take the time to learn the correct movement patterns from the beginning. This will accelerate your growth and protect your body long term. I'd also tell my younger self that the strength comes from stability. If your core is weak, your lifts will struggle. If your shoulders are unstable, your pressing will feel inconsistent. If your hips are tight or weak, your lower body lifts will feel terrible. Stability training and mobility works are not optional extras. They're part of the foundation. If you build strength on top of weaknesses, you'll eventually get injured. Strength built on stability will last decades. Now, here's something I wish I'd understood earlier. Train the muscles you don't see. Everybody trains chest, shoulders, and biceps, but nobody trains the rear delts, mid-back, hamstrings, or glutes. These are the muscles that protect your joints. These are the muscles that keep your posture healthy. These are the muscles that prevent long-term injuries. If you only train mirror muscles, you'll create muscular imbalances that lead to pain. Train your entire body equally, not just the parts you like. Another thing I'd like to tell my young self is this: don't chase failure every session. Pushing yourself is important, but destroying yourself every workout is not sustainable. Your body needs controlled stress, not chaos. You need to train hard, but smart. Progressive overload works best when you're consistent, not when you're broken. Stop trying to make every session the hardest session of your life. You'll burn out. Train hard, recover harder. If you want me to fix your training, build your form properly, and help you get stronger without injuries, click on the link in the description and book a call with me. So I'll build your plan, correct your technique, and make sure you stop training in pain. Now, let me give you more advice I'd give to my younger self. Eat enough protein. I used to train hard, but barely eat protein, and then I wondered why I wasn't growing. Protein repairs your muscles. Protein builds muscles. Protein fuels recovery. If your protein is low, your progress will be slow. Enough protein every day. This one change alone would have transformed my early years of training. I'd also tell my younger self to get enough sleep. Sleep is where your body rebuilds. Sleep is where your hormones regulate. Sleep is where you grow. You can train like a beast, but if you sleep like someone who doesn't care, your progress will suffer. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools for building muscle and staying healthy. Another thing I'd tell my younger self is to leave your ego at the door. There is no prize for lifting the heaviest weight, especially if your form is terrible. Nobody in the gym cares how much you lift. Nobody's watching you as closely as you think. Your body only cares about proper tension and movement. Ego ego will ruin your progress faster than anything else. Here's another important lesson. Stop switching programs every week. Whatever workout I saw online, I switched routines constantly and my body never had time to adapt. You need to stay with a program long enough for your body to respond. Progress comes from consistency with a plan, not randomness. Another thing I tell my younger self is focus on progression, not perfection. You don't need perfect numbers. You don't need a perfect days. You don't need perfect form from the first try. What you need is to be better than the last month. Better form, better control, better training habits. Small improvements create massive results over time. I'd also tell my younger self to listen to his body. Pain is not normal. Pain is not toughness. Pain is a warning. If something hurts, don't push through it. Fix your technique, lower the weight, or change the movement. This one mindset shift will change your joints and extend your training life. Another thing I'd say is to train for longevity, not just for looks. A strong and healthy body will always look good, but a body trained just for aesthetics can break down quickly. Train in a way that your future self will thank you for, not in a way that impresses people for 10 seconds. I'd also tell my younger self this: don't neglect the small muscles, your rotor cuff. Your rotor cuff matters, your rear delts matter, your forearms matter, your hip stability matters. These muscles protect your joints and create long-term strength. Neglect them and you'll feel it later. Here's another thing I learned. You don't need supplements to grow. You need consistency, you need proper technique, you need a good program, you need enough protein to sleep. Supplements are a small percentage of the equation. Don't rely upon them. I'd also tell my younger self to track his workouts. You can't improve what you don't measure. Write down your lifts, write down your reps, write down your sets. Progressive overload only works when you track it. And finally, here's the piece of advice I'd give to my younger self. Enjoy the process. Enjoy learning. Enjoy getting stronger. Enjoy improving your technique. Enjoy feeling better in your own body. Training is not just about building muscle. It's about building discipline. It's about building confidence. It's about building the lifestyle that keeps you healthy for decades. If you treat training as a lifelong journey, you will never lose. Your future self will thank you for the work you do today. If you want me to fix your training, build your form properly, and help you get strong without injuries, click the link in the description and book a call with me. I'll build your plan, correct your technique, and make sure you stop training in pain.